So today I'm with Patrick, who's a co-owner of this famous truck behind us you may have seen on the big screen. It played a major part in the movie called Convoy with Chris Christopherson. So Patrick, tell us a little bit of history about this truck.
Well, hi everybody. Many of you know me. My name's Patrick Bruno. I am from Festus, Missouri, which is half an hour south of St. Louis, where we store the truck. And what we are standing behind is the second unit surviving truck and tanker from the movie. So the truck is it's a 70 model, hooked up to a 60 Trailmobile. Truck has kind of had a lot of history. It was so you can actually pick out this truck from the other trucks. It's got the smaller 75-gallon fuel tanks. The other ones had the 100-gallon fuel tanks. We found it in '05 in a Logan, New Mexico desert, which was supplied from because we had watched the movie one night and we realized that only one trucking company and the movie was non-fictional. It was a company called Bruin, which if you watch closely, the character was a tank who drove the K100 pulling the Billy Hopper bottom dump trailer behind the movie. That was the only company that existed. So we put up a website and we go out there searching, and when we find them, they realize who we are. So they pull out the working scripts, the pictures, the titles and stuff from all this stuff.
Oh, wow.
And they were expecting us one day, and they said they still had stuff from the movie. So we go to buy the truck and trailer, restored it, and rebuilt it in 6 months. Late winter '07, late winter, early spring of '08 was the first time we had it rolling on the road.
Yeah.
Took it to a couple of conventional truck shows and had it for 7 to 8 years. And we sold to a buddy of ours in a 15 in Rome, Georgia. And he would take it up to Brad's in North Carolina every year, which is where you would see this truck, Paul's featured in the Bear truck, and a few others. And he contacts me in summer of 22 as if we wanted to buy it back. So finally in spring of 24, we go and pick up at the guys. We actually picked it up back at the guy's place in North Carolina.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So we had it for about a year and a half. And last fall, we went on to a show out in the region and spun a few can bearings. We pulled it out and realized there was a Frankenstein coming. So it's got a whole new factory NTC Cummins with a Super 10 transmission.
Yeah.
Engines, we only got 15,000 original miles. It's an '84 model.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it came out of a regional Nebraska airport fire truck.
Yeah.
So we actually finally had it driving up again for the first time in 8 months.
Yeah.
Actually, this past Sunday evening, we just drove around the parking lot. Monday, we took it for a few test drives. And Monday evening, Tuesday morning, we finally got it hooked up the trailer, and we're like, take it up and see what it does. And it did fantastic. Got up to about 75 to 82 miles an hour at 14 to 700 RPM. It now runs the best it's ever ran its entire rehabilitation. So
what kind of state was the truck in when you first acquired it?
So that's the funny thing. So everything from after they when they ran it in '86 up until '86 when it blew a steer tire coming down the highway, it crushed the cab from the wreckage down.
Oh, wow.
So the frame and all that stuff is original '70s. So it's almost like having like a manufacturer rebuilt like from your in your backyard.
Yeah.
So rebuilt the ground up. Cab and hub came off of '73, '76 models, and the sleeper itself actually. So the sleeper it's an able box body. It's a sleeper that Mack made a 60 to a 66 inch. It was made from the early '70s, to the mid to late '80s, and this one actually came off of a early '80s model Superliner. So yeah. So the actually funny story. So the engine and transmission we had it before. We found it from a junkyard in Texas. It actually came from the same place we found the sleeper at.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
It was meant to be together. Then.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, some of it and stuff. The engine ran good for about 20 years until we found out what it had mismatched parts from 300, 315, 350. And actually, the push rods we pulled out came from an international company. So it was just going to be way too complicated to recon. So we found the engine that's in it now, and it was probably for the best. It's ran great, no leaks and stuff, and surprisingly on the way up and stuff, we didn't even have to fill it up once. Yeah, there are a lot of advantages to this thing. So
now, tell me about the trailer.
The trailer, if you want to walk around back here, the trailer itself, it's a 1960 Trailmobile. There are actually 3 of these trailers in existence today. So this one, and then we actually found 2 because we also came across a '77 truck that EMI custom ordered, and we sold that to a couple guys up in Canada. And we found 2 trailers done at a Ritchie Brothers auction back in 2014. We sold those to them, but we still got this one. So if you actually take a look under here, you can see all the because we had a hole cut in it, so you can go through and see all the angle line, the skeletons, all that stuff. So and then I'll show you the real interesting features. So this truck and this trailer were actually both used in the jailhouse scene.
Oh, okay.
And, you'll see it drive past and stuff. So this is actually from the jailhouse scene. This is movie proof. This is what automatically gives it away that this is the extra trailer used in the movie.
Awesome.
So
both truck and trailer had
yeah,
major
so,
screen time.
Well, actually, yeah. So the truck, you'll see this truck in the jailhouse scene. It runs off the Chevy Seville that Ernest Morgan and I drove to the barn house.
Yeah.
And then it was also a truck used that you see hit the Arizona State Patrol car in the scale house scene.
Okay.
And then I'll show you interesting something. So
How many of these trucks were used in
so
the
there
movie?
were 4 trucks and one guarder that was just a parts donor.
Yeah.
And you take a look over here and stuff. So that truck originally had an air cleaner where it was closer together and stuff because this was a setup for a Maxidine tip turbine engine, and so this supplies air to the Charger pipe and the turbo, and then this one here is just part of the dummy setup we call it. So,
okay.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then like I said, you'll notice the shorter fuel tanks compared to this truck. The other ones had the 100-gallon fuel tanks.
Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we won't get too picky about it, right?
Oh no! Hey, it's
Yeah.
one of the originals. So it's surviving. It's here. That's all we can ask for. You
Well,
know?
since you bought the truck and fixed the truck and sold the truck and reacquired the truck,
Yeah.
do you plan on keeping the truck?
Yeah. I mean, this is the last thing we will ever sell in our entire existence again. So.
Yeah. So it's meant to came back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This thing has been family, and it will always stay part of the family. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then actually this winter it's gonna get a whole new Eastern cab put on it, and because if you know these Western cabs very well, you know that they're rusting. You can see some rust up there and alongside the door and stuff. But it's gonna get a whole new cab, and we got a spare hood for it. So we're gonna paint the hoods, and we are really gonna get it the best it's ever looking. So that'll actually be its 4th paint job and restoration. So, but once we're done on the 4th job, then we're hoping that let's just get it done right and just be done with it once and for all. So.
Yeah. Well, you've done an excellent job so far preserving
I
it.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we appreciate your time
Nice to
here.
meet you, sir.
Thank you very much for bringing
No
the
problem.
tractor.
Thank you, and we're glad to be here. We wouldn't have missed it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
No problem.
We'll catch you next time.